Looking forward to doing Pilates with you today. This video is for the avid traveler. People are traveling all the time. I live in Bali. So in Bali, people are coming through all the time. So if you are traveling and you're coming through Bali, come see me at the Yoga Barn. I teach over there. So I'd love to have you. All right, but let's get to it. Get to our workout for today. All right, so I'm going to come to the side. 3 different levels of the legs. Since you're traveling, of course, I'm going to use no props, okay? So, knees bent, feet on the floor, first level. Pick the level of your choice. Second, heels on the ground, great for any tightness in the back of the thigh or the hip. Third, legs straight, toes back towards you. Just make sure that any of them, you don't clench at the hip area, okay? I'm going to do the middle one. Palms are towards each other, arms are back in the shoulder socket. So the shoulder blades are in and down the back. You're sitting up nice and tall. We're going to do a half roll back, breathing in. And on the breath out, scooping out the belly, rounding that spine. Feel a stretch in between all the vertebrae. Relax at the hip flexor, press the belly in, breathing in. One vertebra at a time comes on top of each other to sit nice and tall. Let's do that again. Where are those arms? No, right? Shoulders in and down the back, yes. Breathing in and out. Scooping out the belly, rounding that spine. Now pressing in the belly, relaxing at the hip flexor, breathing in, coming all the way back up. Now I'm going to do a twist of the spine if you choose. You don't have to, you could just go back to the one we just did. You breathe in and out, scooping out the belly, twisting the spine so bones are still on the floor, looking back at that back arm. Opposite hand is reaching in front of you in opposition, pressing in the belly, relaxing at the hip flexor, coming all the way up to sit nice and tall. Other side, breathing in and out. Scooping out the belly, rounding that spine, looking back at that back elbow, feeling a stretch through that front arm as well in opposition. Relaxing at the hip flexor, scooping out the belly, breathing in, and coming back up one vertebra at a time. Sit nice and tall. Let's do that again. Oh, where are those arms? No. Here, good. Breathing in and out. Scooping out the belly, rounding the spine, looking back at that back arm. Opposite arm is reaching forward, pressing in the belly, breathing in, and coming all the way up to a seated position. And again, breathing in and out. Scooping out the belly, rounding the spine, looking back at that back arm, but the opposite arm is reaching in front. Breathing in, relaxing at the hip flexor, and coming all the way up to sit nice and tall. Good. I'm going to come all the way down to the mat. Okay? So I'm just going to scoot a little bit forward. Where are those arms? Shoulder blades in and down the back, right? So look, they're not here or here. Good. Now, all the way back down to the mat, breathing in and out, scooping out the belly, rounding that spine, feeling a stretch in between all of the vertebrae. You're going slow and controlled down to the mat. If your feet are lifting off the floor, ground them and try to relax at the hip flexor and use all the lower belly. Now that we're on our back, just be aware that you still have a small little curve there. Belly is in, so navel's into the spine. Ribs are in, using your breath, breathing in and out. Curling up the head, neck, and chest, scooping out the belly. And you're going to come up, grounding those feet, pressing the belly in, and relaxing at that hip flexor, slowly to come all the way up to that seated position. Shoulder blades are in and down the back. Good. Let's do that again. Breathing in and out. Scooping out the belly, rounding that spine slowly with control. You're going to come all the way down to the mat. One vertebra at a time. Comes down onto the mat, and then we're going to come back up, grounding those feet onto the ground. So you breathe in, and on the breath out, curling up the head, neck, and chest, scooping out the belly. Those feet are coming up, bend those knees. Try to relax at the hip flexor to come up with that lower belly, and you slowly, with control, come all the way up to that seated position. Good, we're going to do one more down to the mat, okay? So you breathe in and out, scooping out the belly, rounding that spine. Slowly, with control, you come all the way down to the mat. Good. Then bring one knee into the chest and then the other. You could just rock left to right to massage the back. Bring the legs up into tabletop. Those legs are out if they are on a table, not down by your bum. Okay? Knee is over the hip. Still small little curve. Excuse me, in that lower back. But sorry about that. But you do feel like your navel's into your spine, okay? Now, arms are back by the ears, and you're gonna come up. So you breathe in, and on the breath out, curling up the head, neck, and chest. Fingertips are reaching past you. You come up with that rib cage to the pelvic bone. Chest is wide. Then you breathe in, and come all the way back down. Good. You want to go to the next level, you can. You can bring the legs up towards the ceiling for prep for hundreds. It can be turned in or turned out in Pilates V. It's up to you. Still a little small curve in the lower back. Belly is in, navel's into the spine, so you breathe in. And on the breath out, you come all the way up, bringing that rib cage to the pelvic bone. Feel a chin's width between, a fist width in between your chin and your chest. And then breathing in and coming all the way back down. Good. Last level, legs to the 45. Don't pop that lower back. The belly's still in, navel's into the spine, relaxing at the hip flexor. So you breathe in and out, crawling all the way up to the tips of the shoulder blades. Chest is wide, fingertips are reaching past you, bringing that rib cage to the pelvic bone, and you breathe in and come all the way back down. Now we're going to stay up. So you breathe in and out, crawling all the way up. Arms are by your side, chest is wide, and the arms pump up and down as you breathe in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Keep on pumping those arms and breathing. I want you on the tips of the shoulder blades. Okay? Now don't push out the belly, press it in. You still have that small little curve though, and you're bringing that rib cage up to the pelvic bone. Okay? Breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Last breath. Breathing in and out. Bringing those knees into the chest and then just rock left to right to massage the back. I'm going to bring those legs back up to tabletop, arms out to the side. I'm going to bring the legs over to one side and then twist that spine, looking back at that back arm for a stretch. Breathing in and out. Good. Now press in the belly using that oblique. Come all the way up into center. And then we're going to go to the other side. Now I'm just going to scoot myself a little bit back so I stay within the frame. Twisting the spine, looking back at that back arm using your breath. Breathing in. Make sure both knees are on top of each other. I just realized mine were not. So you breathe in and out, relaxing into that stretch. Even more. Good. Now we're going to press in the belly and come all the way back up. Good. Now I'm going to put my hands at the back of my thigh. Elbows are out to the side. We're going to do teaser, and teaser with our hands behind the thigh, so that's where our leverage is, okay? Chest is wide, elbows are wide. So you breathe in, and on the breath out, gauge the belly, curling up the head, neck, and chest. Scooping out that belly and extending the legs out to the 45, using the hands behind the leg, and gonna press yourself up. Press the belly in, press the hands at the back of the thigh. You come up, shoulder blades come in and down the back, relaxing at the hip flexor. You're gonna do that all slow and controlled as well. You don't wanna do momentum, okay? So you're coming all the way up. Of course, smile always helps. And then scooping out the belly, and then coming all the way back down onto the mat. I'm just gonna scoot myself onto the mat a little bit because I moved myself on the last stretch. All right, so let's do that again. So you breathe in and out, curling up the head, neck, and chest, scooping out the belly. And we're gonna come all the way up using the back of the thigh. And chest is wide, shoulder blades in and down the back, nice and slow and controlled, as I said, relaxing at the hip flexor. Smile always helps because then you relax the body, you can do more, and you prevent injury. Okay, so let's come back down, rounding the spine. If you would like, you can bring the arms to behind your head. Just make sure that you don't pop the lower back, right? Belly is still in, navel into the spine, and ribs are in. And you come up, breathing in, and on the breath out, curling up the head, neck, and chest, scooping out the belly, and coming all the way up. So much fun. It's such a tease. And then coming all the way back down. Okay, we'll do another one just like that. Breathing in and out. Curling up the head, neck, and chest, scooping out the belly, coming all the way up. Shoulder blades in and down the back. Good. We'll do one more, just one more. Okay, and then coming all the way back down. Good. And again, breathing in and out. Curling up the head, neck, and chest, scooping out the belly, coming all the way up. Good. Now, you can stay here, or you can put your hands behind your thigh. It's up to you. I'm going to bend the legs, though. I'm going to put my arms out to the side and just tap, relax at the hip flexor, press in the belly, and breathe in. Excuse me, that's supposed to be out. So you breathe in as you tap, out as you come up. Relax at the hip flexor, press in the belly, and up. Breathing in and out. Good. Using your breath, navels into the spine, but you're not pressing that belly out. Okay, it's very easy to do. You want to press it in and scoop it out. Okay. Good. Last one. Now double. Double. Relaxing here. Pressing in here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming all the way down to the floor. Good. Now I'm going to cross my legs and we're going to go into all fours. Let's scoop out the belly around the spine, coming all the way up in cat, and then relaxing the belly down, coming all the way down into cow. Good. And again, scooping out the belly, coming all the way up into cat, and then coming all the way back down into cow. And rounding in a circular motion, using your breath, breathing in and out. And then in the opposite, using your breath, breathing in and out. And then those hips going in a circle, breathing in and out. And then in the opposite direction. Good. So now just get a little bit of arms in as well. You're going to drop down to your forearms, press in the belly, and come up. And again, drop down to the forearms, press in the belly, and come up. You want to engage the belly as well to come down, breathing in and out, coming up. Good. Using your breath, breathing in and out. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to come forward a little bit. I've broken both my arms in my life, so don't mind me, but the hips are going to come a little bit forward. I'm going to keep my knees on the ground and feet I'm going to bring up. You can keep them down on the ground or bring them up. You can also go into a plank and do these. We are going to be doing some push-ups, okay? So you breathe in, and on the breath out, the elbows come back towards the floor, and then you're going to press in the belly, breathe out to come all the way up. I'm not very good at these, I'm not going to lie. But I'm trying. hopefully it gives you some incentive to try as well. So you breathe in, press in the belly, and come all the way back up, okay? And again, breathing in, press in the belly, coming all the way back up. 3 more, you can do it. Breathing in, press in the belly, coming all the way up, and 2, and do 1 more. Breathing in, and out. Good, now tuck those toes under and go straight into a plank. Belly is in, nice and strong with those shoulders. I know that we just worked them, so you're going to be feeling them. Press those hands into the floor so you're not dropping down into the shoulders. Using your breath, breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Dropping down to those knees, coming all the way down to the floor. Using your breath, breathing in and out. Pressing the belly in, coming up to all 4s, and then coming all the way down onto your belly. Okay, so hands down by your breasts, feet flat onto the floor. The front of my foot is on the floor. You could do heels together, toes apart if you want. I like to do parallel legs. Shoulder blades in and down the back. You're going to breathe in. And on that breath out, engage the belly, curling up the head, neck, and chest. Shoulder blades in and down the back. And you're bringing the upper spine up. And shoulder blades are in and down the back, so you're not like this, right? Shoulder blades in and down the back. Elongate that spine through the neck as well, so no crunching that neck back. If you feel any tension through the lower back, you drop the tailbone, okay? And breathing in, coming all the way back down. Let's do that again. Breathing in, and on the breath out, engage the belly, curling up the head, neck, and chest. Shoulder blades in and down the back. Good. And breathing in, coming all the way back down. I'm just going to move my hair. Okay, so let's do this one more time. Breathing in and out. Pressing in the belly, pulling up the head, neck, and chest. Good, and then coming all the way back down. Now we're going to add those legs. So you breathe in, on the breath out, engage the belly, curling up the head, neck, and chest. Shoulder blades in and down the back. Make sure you're not clenching the neck backward and dropping the tailbone if you feel any tension in that lower back. And then coming all the way back down. And again, breathing in and out, engaging that belly, curling up the head, neck, and chest. Coming all the way up. If you want to lift the hands a little bit, you can. Just make sure you don't drop down into the mat as you do that. And then coming all the way back down. Let's do 2 more. Breathing in and out. Engaging the belly, curling up the head, neck, and chest. Coming all the way up. Shoulder blades in and down the back. Drop that tailbone. Make sure you're not clenching the neck. If you want to lift up the hands, you can. And then coming all the way back down. We'll do 1 more. Breathing in and out. Engaging the belly, curling up the head, neck, and chest. Shoulder blades in and down the back. Good. Breathing in as you come all the way back down. Good. Pressing in the belly, pressing the hands into the floor, coming back into a child's pose. Using your breath, breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Good. Pressing in the belly, sitting on your heels, come all the way up to a seated position. Whew. Hope you enjoyed that. For the Avid Traveler, don't forget, if you come to Bali, to come see me at Yoga Barn. I would love to see you. And yeah, that was probably, it was beginner, maybe a little bit of intermediate stuff, but not, definitely not advanced. But I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments. I want to create a fun community. So celebrate your win. Let us know how you're celebrating in the comments. Subscribe and like as well. You might want to even save it and send it to a friend. I would love that. So thank you so much, and I wish you well. Hope to see you again soon. Take care.